What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today. ZBCN. Shout out to the Zebecians. It is the 30th day of October, and here we are at about $0.00366. 9 hours, 44 minutes left in the day. Right at the base of this area that we've been in really since September 1st, right? We're just right at the base of this area here. We could find support right now. It's very possible that we go a little bit lower and then we find support. Still something of a higher low overall. The thing is, whenever you grind out an area like this, whenever you find support, time and time again, you likely will break through it. But now that we've already broken through it and we're coming back up, it's completely acceptable to find support here right now, right? Somebody was asking me, they're like, if you grind out an area and you're not going to hold support, why would you expect it to be support now? The reason is because we've already gone down, so now we're back up. Now it's a prior area of support that could once again become support here. But also to that point, it's completely fine if we go below this level, if we do go below. And if we were to go lower, down there at 0.0357 to 0.0035, somewhere in that golden ratio zone, that would be an acceptable target as well. Let's look at the short-term stuff, see what we can come up with, see if that's the heading, the destination that we're going for, or are we moving up from here? I do feel like Bitcoin is probably at its low point. I doubt that we move too much lower. But again, there are a ton of longs to be liquidated between here and about $105,000. So we could drop another 3K or so. Bitcoin really could drop a little bit more. Clear out these longs. Max pain, max liquidations. Everybody's crying. Shorts are having a great time. There's $21 billion in shorts. And every single time that we've seen this amount of shorts come up, it's been right here at this area. It's been right here at this area. It's been right here at this area, right? Right here at this area. Every single one of these points in time was when we had 20 billion or more in short volume over a 30-day period. So we're definitely in those low zones now. I can't imagine that this move down persists too much further, but anything can happen. Looking at Zebec here, looking at the 1 hour time frame. The RSI is sad. We're rejecting the 60, coming back down. Looks sad. Stochastics look like they want to come up, and that's fine. That's nice. And the MACD is also sad here. I'm actually surprised that the MACD is coming down overall, and the stochastics look like they want to come up, but you're oversold still, so I guess it's bearish overall. Overall, I would expect that we do go lower from here, and again, the next target area, the appropriate target to consider would be about 0.0357 to 0.035 itself, and that is prior areas of support. That is prior support here as well, and our golden ratio area from our most recent low to high kind of pivot there. Looking at the 4 hour time frame, zooming out a little bit more, seeing if we can find anything suggestive of a bounce. Not really here. We had some bullish momentum building here. We even had a green tick. We flipped green yesterday, or no, early today, the very first 4 hour period of the day we flipped green, and we have soiled that. We've absolutely soiled it. Short of a massive immediate recovery from here, I don't think there's really much that's going to save us from breaking down. So I really do expect 0.0357 to 0.035 to be the target area that we do interact with. We probably do go a little lower, guys. Stochastics look bearish, RSI looks bearish, MACD looks bearish. Daily time frame now, zooming out a little bit more, looking at the RSI, rejecting the 50. That's not good. We want to find support at the 40. Again, we're just going a little bit lower, so I think we still could hold the 40 as support. Even if we don't hold the 40 on the daily time frame, Zebec seems to actually like to find support between the 40 and the 36 here, 35 levels, so that's okay. You don't have to hold 40 exactly, but something near here is probably where we're going to find support. The stochastics are so weird. Again, we talked about this yesterday. Just a weird, very odd area to find support, right? You found support up here before, right there and right there. So we gave you the benefit of the doubt here. Here you're just being kind of odd as far as the readings go. I don't know if we can trust the stochastics, and maybe that's because we're just moving sideways. Same thing with the MACD. I don't know if I trust it, though there is clearly some bullish momentum being built, or should I say bearish momentum is decaying. I'm not really looking to any of these indicators for suggestions of what we're going to do in the immediate term. I would just look at the RSI and say that here we've rejected the 50. We probably find support somewhere between about here, a little bit lower than where we are now, and here. We probably find support somewhere in this range, as we typically do, right? Typically, that's what it is. I really do doubt that we get into the oversold area, but time will tell. Looking at the weekly time frame, zooming way the hell out now for ZBCN, you can see that we do have, at the moment, lower lows in the RSI on the weekly time frame. We do at the moment have lower lows on the price. I keep saying at the moment because there's 3 days and 10 hours left in this week, so anything could happen. We could absolutely come back up by the end of this week and finish it like we did last week to the green effect. Stochastics are suggestive that we go lower. It's not really common to find support here, but for ZBCN it seems to actually be the exact area that you do find support. So if we close here or lower this week, that might be indicative that we do in fact go lower the next week as well, that we do get into that oversold zone, and then we start to recover. But again, I'm not under the assumption that we go below 0032. Okay, I don't think that we do that. I don't even think that we go below 0035, so time will tell. But overall, we are consolidating within this range still. Lower highs, higher lows, right? We're consolidating in this range. We're coming to the end of it. We're coming to the apex point where we likely will see a breakout. Typically, you don't break out at the end. Typically, you don't see that happen. You break out before. They say, different people say different things, right? Whenever you're 70% of the way through the pattern, you break out. Whenever you're 75% of the way, you break out. Something between 70 and 75%. We are certainly at that point. I'd say we're like 80% of the way through. So we're past the point of maturity. We should be looking to break out, and I think we will break out to the upside any day, any week now. I really do expect November to be a good month. And by the end of this month, we're looking for targets that are at, by the end of the month of November, we are looking for targets that are probably going to be akin to 1.5 cents or higher. I wouldn't be surprised at all if ZBCN was as high as 3 cents or more. We have seen a 10x in 5 weeks before. This, just getting to 3 cents itself would be about an 8.5x. So we could certainly see that in the next 4 weeks. But I would think something between 1.5 cents and 3 cents, 3.5 cents maybe, is to be expected by the end of November. 4.5 cents to 8 cents is to be expected by the end of December. And then as the new year approaches, as we get into 2026, I would expect that we do have our cycle ending finale that'll take us all the way up to somewhere around 40 to 50 cents by the end of the cycle. I don't really have anything else that I want to talk about. I'm kind of depressed looking at the price action right here, looking at Bitcoin doing its thing, looking at every coin on this list just being in the red, except for Xano. Xano's always in the green, man. It holds up well. So does Soon. Hey, Swiftcoin is holding up too. Soon holds up well in moments like this. Shout out to SPA, also holding up well. But it's depressing, man. It's just depressing. We've been waiting for so long. We've been on the brink of seeing new all-time highs, and it's really the worst because Bitcoin here, man, we've gotten the test, we've gotten the tease, the taste of new all-time highs both times, and both times promoted immediate selling off afterwards. I'm very confident. Don't let my depression intimidate you. I'm very, very confident that Bitcoin and crypto will recover. I'm very confident that we are going to break out to the upside. I keep trying to find where I was, but I can't. That's okay. I was trying to find the megaphone shape here, but I guess I didn't. I'd have to go really far back. I don't believe that this pattern is going to break out to the downside. I do believe that we're going to break out to the upside. The signs are there. The partial decline is there. We will break out. We will prevail. But again, days like this are depressing, right? We're down. We're down. We were looking so optimistic a few days ago, and now we're down. Things suck. If we're looking at the Fear and Greed Index, I'm not the only one feeling it. I'm sure you guys are feeling it too. Just persevere, okay? Persevere. Everything's fine. But damn it if it isn't testing. Damn it if it isn't trying being in these markets right now, especially whenever you're seeing stocks like Google pumping through the roof, the S&P 500, the stock market. Everybody's having a good time except for the crypto bros. Our time will soon come. And the people who are like me, who are saying that, it seems like we're shouting into the void. But soon enough, our prayers will be heard. You just have to be patient, persevere, and hold out for a little bit longer. Zebec and the rest of crypto is going to pump here pretty damn soon. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.